Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5, and I want to have a play around with this, the Nissan 350Z. So what I want to do is build it to about 440, 450 horsepower. I've also built a track to drift it on, and I'm also going to go over the tune for it. So let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so I have a specific list of things that I want to do to this car. The first thing is I want to drop in the 6.2 litre V8. Yep, right there, sold. I'm going to leave it rear wheel drive, and I'm going to leave it NA for a change. Yep, now we can jump into the body. The front bar, I'm going to leave that stock because that looks like shit. For the wing, the one that's on it's alright, but I want to remove it completely. So we'll go with that. For the rear bar, that looks like shit also, so I'm going to leave that stock. And for the skirts, yeah, I might as well just leave them stock as well. Alright, jumping into here. For the tyres, I want drift. Yep, them ones right there, sold. For the front size, or the front width, I'm going to go with a 235, and in the rear I'm going to go with a 255. Yep, sold. I'm going to leave the sizes alone. For the rims themselves, I want a set of Enki RPF 1s. Yep, right there, that'll work perfect, sold. And we'll bring the track width all the way out in the front and in the rear. Cool. Now we can jump into the drivetrain. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Alright, for the transmission, it's already 6 speed, so I'm going to put the race in it just so we can adjust the ratios if need be. And we're going to go with the drift diff. Yep, cool. Alright, jumping into here, we're definitely going to need a brake upgrade, that way we can adjust the biases. And I'm also going to want drift suspension. Yeah, that looks good. Too much camber in the front though, but I'll fix that later on. We'll max out the sway bars. I'm going to put a cage in this one for a change. Yep, right there. And we'll come back and do the weight reduction last. So as I said, I want to bring this up to about 240, no, not 240, 440 or 450. So I'm going to do the air intake, I'm going to do the exhaust. I'm also going to do the cooling. That'll bring us up to 448, 448. And the flywheel. There we go. That's spot on, that's exactly what I wanted. It is a little heavy, but we'll be able to take a lot of that out once we put the weight reduction on. Which is right here. Down to 2720. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Cool, so there is the build done. The paint's already done. Now, let's jump over and put on a tune. Okay, so since we're running pretty grippy tyres and not much horsepower, I'm going to bring the rear PSI up to 37.5. Yep. The gearing, I'm going to leave it alone. That should be alright for what I want to use it for. For the camber, I want to go 3.5 negative in the front and 2.5 negative in the rear. Yep. I'm not going to touch the toe or the caster. The roll bars are good where they are. The springs are fine. The drift suspension setup, like the stock one you get, is actually pretty decent. For the brakes, I'm going to go with a 30% rear with 140 pressure. Yep, right there. And I'm going to go ahead and fully lock the diff. Cool, so there is the basic tune, not much to it. So yeah, let's jump over and I'll show you the details for the track that we'll be using. Alright, here are the details. I've actually recreated Archerfield Drift Park. I used Google Images and an Assetto Corsa mod to try and put this together. It's not fully 100%, but it's as close as I can get it. And look at that, I'm on top of the stadium. Alright, so here we are loading in. What I'll do is I'll sit here for a couple seconds and let it all load in, and then we'll get into it. Yep, just follow the path. You'll see where it goes from the video. Go down through these checkpoints. You can take any route through here. I'm going really slow, but how good does this thing sound? Alright, we'll pop in here. There is some audio issues that I have found with this first section, but it does clear up. So yeah, just around here and through this little barricade here, and we're on to the track. So we've got a nice big swooping corner here, as you can see, a little bit of a straightaway, and then at the back here there's a nice bank that we can use. So I'm going to shut up now and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you at then. Awesome, so there we go. This thing actually really rips, and it's just the right amount of power for this track as well, without being too much. And when you're finished, all you got to do is just drive out this little section and you should be done. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters. Oh yeah, I'm going to be building a burnout pad soon as well, so stay tuned.